Well, hello again, ladies and germs. Let me spin this around a little bit. Glasses, old man glasses off. The little bike you just saw, that is a, I should have checked it, I think it's a 77. Kawasaki KZ400 twin. I bought this, I don't know, a year, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know. And it's been sitting out in my back garage there and waiting for its turn. And where I just finished the Spectra, I figured this one should get its due diligence. It's the most complete. I have a 70-something CB 500T that I picked up a while back, and it's in good shape, but the motor's seized, so I got to break that apart, and this one here turns over nicely. But anyway, I'll do a little walk around, and I'll do little short vids of me, you know, working on the bike. It'll be just kind of me with the camera sitting in the background. A lot of polishing, a lot of buffing, engine cases, rims. You know, the whole, every piece of metal on the bike's got to be addressed. Triple trees, upper and lower, got to be painted. The frame's got to be painted because there's a lot of rust on this one. This I bought out in Springfield, Massachusetts, from a nice gentleman. It was his dad's bike. They bought it new, or he bought it new, and there was a big giant Vetter front fairing on it, saddlebags, all that stuff that I still have. I won't put back on, but it was pretty gaudy looking. And on the front fender, there was a bow light from a boat mounted to it, and also air horns. It was quite the deal. But you know, I stripped it all off, and you know, it's got a couple little dingers in the tank, and there's some rust spots, stuff like that. But I'll be able to do a little touch up. I very rarely do any paint work on the bikes that I buy, and rarely will I buy a bike where they really need it badly, because I really like to keep the originality of the bike as is. You know, the patina and everything, it all tells a story about the bike and stuff like that. And yeah, it'd be nice to have it perfect, but that is not what I do when I restore. I want the bike obviously polished up, looking as nice as you can, but I want it 100% original, and I want to kind of leave it alone, if you will, other than you know, just having everything cleaned and you know, polished, that kind of stuff. But anyway, let me turn this around. So there she is. As you can see, she's got a couple of dingers on the tank, some rust stuff, which I'll be able to get a lot of that by buffing. It'll kind of disappear, and then I'll get you know, some touch up. I'll do a color match done at a paint shop, so I can have a touch up, stuff like that. But you know, the rear shocks, I'll probably have to replace the springs or the shock itself, because there's no more chrome left on those. Those won't come back. You know, rear hubs, rims. The rims will come back. You know, it's got all the rear cool little thing. Unfortunately, it's got that step seat, so I will source an original KZ400 seat. They're out there. Yeah, I mean, the front rim is a nice nick. You can see that's where he had the light from a bow of a boat mounted. And down here, these are all wires from air horns. And the guy liked the bike. He, I think there's 15,000 miles on it, so he rode it, you know. Obviously, fork seals. You can see these are just literally falling apart. We'll throw that away. And, you know, these cases will polish up beautifully. And obviously the carburetors will have to be done. It is electric start also. We'll see if that works. But yeah, original everything. Let's see if you can see that. I think it says 15,000 miles. You got a little Very cool. Yeah, overall, I think it'll be pretty neat. The tail section is cool. All the old, KZs had that. But yeah, it'll be. I'm gonna have to rebuild the caliper. It's frozen. That's why it's off the bike, because the bike wouldn't roll with it on there. Missing one of the bolts, I can see. Just stuff like that. I'll be able to source from some of my other bikes that I have out there. I save all old motorcycle hardware, but I think it's a cool looking bike, and it's a small one, but I don't race around on these things. I just putt around, and when it's done, I'll make a determination at that point whether or not I'm going to keep it or sell it. The two GTs, too cool to sell, and of course the Spectre I'm going to keep for myself. But I think this one, the CL350 that I have in the house, the Scrambler, I think is going to go down the road because it's just too small for me. And that CB500T will most likely go down the road also. Anyway, let me turn this around. So that is the plan, and what I'll do is I'll do little videos. I got to get a program on my computer that I can edit easily, and so I can do little vids here and there and kind of put things together. Right now, I'm just one vid, one shot, uploaded, it goes. But when you're doing a restoration, it's too much time involved, and I can show you what I'm doing, and then do a snapback with the part that I'm doing almost finished, that kind of stuff. I got to get my vapor blasting cabinet up and working again. I burnt the pump out last year, so I got to get another one of those. But that's perfect for engine cases and that kind of stuff. It takes 50%, if not more, work out of buffing them out and that kind of stuff. So anyway, that is it. So I'll pan back to the bike, and I will end this video, and I'll take you along as I go. Thanks, guys.